Today I'm at DigiPro with virtual CFO Mike Yarrow. Mike, thanks for your time today.
Tarek, lovely to be here. Thanks for having me. I'd like to introduce also one of our top management accountants of our firm. This is Gustav.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, great to have him on board, and he's easily one of the best accountants we have, and it's nice to have him for this meeting.
Now, today's discussion really with Mike, and it's going to be quite an interesting one because we're going to cover a bit about psychology, we're going to cover a bit about the virtual CFO role, but it's going to be more about what makes businesses successful. So, Mike, just from the top, right, before we get stuck into this business conversation, what are we drinking?
Oh, yes, very good. So today, this is a scotch that has been handed down to me, and unfortunately, I am not the expert in scotch, and I know you are,
Yep.
so I would like you to actually describe what we actually are drinking here.
Yeah, so this is one of my favourite scotch, and I believe the person that handed it down to you was me.
Yeah, I've inherited it.
Yeah, inherited. But this is a Glenfiddich Grand Cru, and it's one of my favourite scotches. And what makes it unique is that it's finished off in champagne barrels. So if you are a big scotch fan, I would highly recommend that you give this a try. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, let me know and I'll happily drink it for you. But let's get started on this. But
awesome.
Not a bad way to be starting our meeting on a Friday at about, what, 11:45?
Definitely can't complain
in
about
the morning. Can't complain about that.
Just have a little drop. We can definitely keep going on this.
Why not?
Put this back on. Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So,
Fantastic.
Great.
So good.
So, what do you think makes a successful business?
Okay, so I've thought about this, and after being in business for let's say the good part of 9 years, I get to see maybe hundreds of different businesses over my lifetime. And so one of the things that I've seen, and it's really among the business owner, right? So they have to be accountable, right? So one of the things that I see, well, even on the side of the unsuccessful, is that they're not accountable to how their actions. So, for example, I'll see people that might complain about a specific situation, and then, I said, okay, great, that's good, but then their actions subsequently after having issues, that's what actually determines whether you're successful or not. If you're able to adapt and see those situations out and actually action them quickly, that's going to be the difference between you're successful and unsuccessful.
So really what I'm hearing from you is that resilience is a really strong part of being successful and being able to take on shit and go through shit.
Yeah, because you think about it, no matter what business you're in, no matter what, where you are, all different types of business will have shit thrown at them. That's it, right?
It's a given of life. Life will just throw shit at you, generally
100%,
speaking,
right? And this is relationships, whatever, everything, right? Life will throw this at you. And then your ability to handle and manage and react to this is going to be the difference between you, you actually succeeding in, your chosen field. Now, resilience in itself is that, if you are not resilient, then what happens is you crawl in a ball and go, ooh, I can't take this anymore, and then you don't continue, right? So your ability to be resilient between the shit, the good times, and the bad is going to be the difference between you succeeding or not.
See, what I find interesting, I had this discussion with another business owner, right, is that a lot of people want to fucking complain, okay? But complaining doesn't necessarily achieve anything. Now, it's easy to be negative and to complain, right?
Yeah.
But being optimistic about the situation and developing a plan of attack and actually actioning that plan of attack, that's the hard thing to do.
Yeah, so you got to find the people around you that are have the right answers to come up with a solution. Rather than just being negative about a specific situation, you kind of go, all right, this is shit. Don't get me wrong, right? This is crap. However, then I kind of go, all right, here's the optimistic part afterwards. Here's my game plan of attack, whatever. I could sit there and wallow and complain, and then sit there, weeks on end going, woe is me. Or you can literally go, yeah, this is crap, but here's my plan of attack on how to do it. Here's my planning steps. This is how I'm going to, fix it.
And how important do you think it is about having the right types of people around you. Because what I've found is, as I started my business and I've evolved, the types of friendship groups I have and the types of people I have around me are people that are real problem solvers. Like they've got the mentality of, you know what, there's a solution to everything, right?
Yeah. There are people that literally have a management team, right? They find really friggin' awesome people. They'll find like great finance, they'll find great lending, they'll find great marketing, whatever. They have like this little super like pod team that you could put into any business and then go, all right, let's see it run, right? You kind of like go into any specific business that already has a nice structure, nice kind of like established base, and then you could put these superstars in there and you watch them be successful actually in business, right? So having the right people around you that don't bullshit you, that just kind of like that are doers, that are not like, you know, that are just problem solvers is going to be like one of the best things, because then you can focus on the areas of strengths which you're actually good at, rather than kind of going, oh shit, I don't want to be doing marketing because I'd be shit at marketing, but then I've got this really great guy who I know that I can go, hey man, you take care of this, and then they go and do that, and then I can just like, out of sight, out of mind, I just know it's going to get done properly.